Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the B&D Bricks channel. Welcome back to Content Week. Today we're going to be looking at the LEGO sets that are retiring after 2023. So, as of when I'm recording this, it'll be tomorrow. So, you better go get them quick, right? And so, let's go ahead and get into it. So, starting off, I've got some of the less interesting ones, in my opinion. So, we've got Brickheads here with the Endor Battle Brickhead set and the Ahsoka Tano Brickhead thing, and then also the Mandalorian and the Child Brickhead set. So all three of these are going to be retiring at the end of the year. Although I do think there are new Brickheads coming out, so you should still have stuff to look forward to. And these are relatively cheap, so if you want to go pick them up, I mean, it's not too big of a deal. Next up, we've got two more pages of uninteresting stuff. One more here is the kind of younger audience stuff. So we've got the 4 Plus AT-ST, which was like $45, super overpriced for that tiny thing. Honestly, it's terrible. I wouldn't worry about getting that one. And then we've got the holiday thing, which for whatever reason is selling for like $60 on eBay, and I don't know, whatever, I guess. But it's there. Just know that it's there, and it's cool. It's pretty cool. So yeah, those two are retiring at the end of this year. Very exciting. Next up, the Advent calendar. So this is the last of our uninteresting things. I just wanted to really quick mention the Advent calendar is obviously going to be retiring at the end of this year. There is a pretty cool clone trooper, obviously 212, and then the Emperor Palpatine and his sweater both look pretty good, I would say. Okay, now onto the actual sets that are like matter. We have the AT-AT. This is the set 75288. AT-AT, I think it's $130. So this is basically the play scale, minifig scale ish AT-AT, or well, not really, but play scale AT-AT. There is still the UCS one, which is not retiring, but this one, the play scale one, is retiring, which is unfortunate. If you don't have this one, I highly recommend it. It is a very, very good set, and it comes with some good minifigures as well. So it's definitely worth getting. Next up, we have the Razor Crest set. So this one technically I think retired last year, but you can still get it at certain retailers and at Lego.com, I believe. I'm not 100% sure on that. I couldn't find too much information about it, but all the sources that I was seeing about what's retiring this year said that this one was retiring. So I just put it on here just so you guys would be aware. But I do believe that this one has already retired. It's $140, I think. So not too bad, but there's also the UCS one, of course. So they're kind of, this is a theme with the AT-AT and the Razor Crest. UCS one's still here. Playscale one is retiring. Next up, we have the Imperial TIE Fighter. So this one, I'm a little sad to see it go, but this is one I never picked up personally, although I do think it's a very good set. Yeah, I mean, it's just I would recommend getting this one. It's good. It's just anytime I have enough money to get it, there's something cooler for me to buy. So, it's not really a thing that I was really excited about getting. And then next, this one's a little bit sadder, the Playscale X-Wing. So again, following the AT-AT and Razor Crest theme, there is a UCS X-Wing that is out right now. So you can just get that one instead, but that's also a lot more expensive. So I don't know whether you're feeling that one or not, but it's sad to see this Playscale one going. It does have the nice Leia with the skirt, so that's unfortunate, but still, you have an option. Okay, this one's a pretty big deal. The UCS Republic gunship is going to be retiring with the wrong Imperial logo on the side of it, but whatever. This is going to be retiring at the end of this year. Very unfortunate to see it go because this is a great set. We do also have the red Coruscant Guard gunship that's a play scale out as well. So if you need a gunship, I would go for that one. But this is a really good set and it's very nice. So it's great to pick up if you want it. Just know it's retiring. Very unfortunate to see it go though. Next up, we have the buildable The Child, or Grogu, or also known as Baby Yoda, from The Mandalorian. This is a set that I have, and it's pretty dang good. I'm not a huge fan of the buildable figures, but this one in particular I do like. It's pretty cute, and it's just good to see. So it's said that it's retiring, but I think it's been out for like 5 or 6 years at this point, so it's had a good run. Next, this is a surprising one, the Snowtrooper Battle Pack. So this is the only Imperial Battle Pack on the shelves right now, and it's really kind of sad to see it retiring. I personally picked up like 3 of these, and this isn't a set that I would think would be retiring. There's no other way for people to reliably get Imperial minifigures that are good and enough of them to have an army at this point in time. There hasn't been a Stormtrooper battle pack in so long. It's crazy. To be fair, there is more of a market for the Republic troopers at this point in time because all of us here, Clone Wars fans, really want them. But still, this is a set that I'm sad to see going, and I really wish it would stay longer. But alas. Okay. Next, the Hoth AT-ST. So this is a set that kind of goes in line with the battle pack. So also a Hoth set. This is one that I personally didn't want to pick up because the one that came out for Rogue One, I can't remember how many years ago, matches the Raider AT-ST from Mandalorian, and I like that design better with the open eyes and stuff. And this one is just okay. So personally, I didn't pick it up, although the feet do look really cool. Um, Anyways, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's retiring, and it goes in line with the AT-AT as well. So Lego's kind of just retiring all this Hoth stuff at once. Yeah, unfortunate. Next, and this one surprised me a lot, the Justifier. Although, actually, now that I think about it, it probably didn't sell super well because this isn't a set that people would really know. But it is a really cool ship. You may remember me saying all those months ago when this came out, like how much of a desire I had to just buy this ship because I wanted it. It looks really cool, and it's like a big Dorito shape. It's just neat looking, and I really wanted it, but quite frankly, it's lackluster in a lot of ways. The Bad Batch isn't a super mainstream show. Obviously, it's mainstream because it's Star Wars, but I mean that's kind of the only reason it's mainstream. And it's just they repurposed a bunch of minifigures. It's not unique. This set is all gray and just kind of awkward looking, honestly. Even though I think it's cool, it is kind of a weird look. Um, just not great overall, but it's still sad to see it go after only like a year. So yeah, oh well. Next, another somewhat surprising one, although this one has been out long enough that I'm not as surprised. The Dark Trooper attack set. So this is like a pseudo battle pack that came out a couple years ago, I think, with Luke Skywalker from the end of The Mandalorian Season 2, and 3 of the Dark Troopers. So if you want a Dark Trooper, I believe the Light Cruiser has already retired, so this is going to kind of be your last chance to get the minifigures. Plus, this is like a $25 set, $20 set, so I wouldn't worry too much about the pricing on that one. It's pretty cheap. Um, the Dark Troopers, great minifigures. Sad to see them go. The Luke Skywalker, also a great minifigure. Really sad to see him going. But the way the set worked, for those who don't know, is like you would get the hallway, and then the idea was you could get multiple of the hallways and attach them together to make like a long one. And so they're doing a similar set to this next year, which has been leaked. Go check out my leaks video, by the way, for 2023 if you haven't already, and you want to know more about it. But there's like a Republic Tantive 4 hallway that's similar to this that they've been working on. So I talk more about it in my other video. I would go check that one out if you want to know more. Um, but yeah, this is definitely one that I would recommend picking up before it retires. Okay, next up, we have the Lego Star Wars Boba Fett's Throne Room set. So this is one that I have. It's a remake of the Jabba's Palace, but they're calling it Boba Fett's Throne Room because it's based off of the Book of Boba Fett. Um, okay, I mean it's time for this one to go. Honestly, Book of Boba Fett, not a great show. There were moments, there were good moments, but there were also a lot of bad moments. A lot more bad moments than there were good moments. So yeah, I mean, it's still good to have Jabba's palace like on the market, but this was like kind of a weird build. It's fine. I have a review of it from way back when it came out, so you should go check that out. Good minifigures, and yeah, it's sad to see it go, but oh well. Now, I believe that the helmet line entirely is retiring next year. We have no new Lego Star Wars helmet leaks for next year, although it's possible. I talk more about it in my video. Just go check out my leaks video if you want to know more about it. But there are no rumored helmet sets for next year, which is kind of sad because it means that the helmet line is probably going away, and which means it's probably not coming back. But the two sets that are retiring this year from that are the Luke Skywalker Red 5 helmet and the Dark Trooper helmet. So we do still have the Clone Trooper helmets, the Cody and Rex, that are available, and I believe there are a couple others, but there aren't going to be any more helmets as far as we know, so that's unfortunate. But both of these two helmets are retiring. The Dark Trooper one, I think it's fine, but whatever. Now, the Luke Skywalker helmet I do actually think is really, really good looking and cool, and I would pick it up, except that I don't want it enough to pick it up. And if I had the money for it, I would buy something else. So, yeah, honestly, whatever. But it's still pretty cool. Okay. Next up, we have two diorama sets, which are both retiring. We have I forget what this one is called, but it's the Trench Run, the Death Star 1 Trench Run. Sorry, guys. That's a pretty cool one. That is one that I really wish I had picked up, but I don't have anywhere to put it, and I don't care enough about it to buy it, so I would rather get something else. The Dagobah set as well is a really cool one, which I would like to have, but I just will never pick up. And honestly, I kind of wish that I had, but it's just fine. Yeah, I don't have too much to say about these, so I'm just going to move on. But they're cool. I would pick them up if you want them, but yeah, up to you. Okay, next we have the Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Darth Vader set. So I did a review of this one when it came out, based on the Kenobi show, and I actually love this set. It's one of my favorites that I've gotten in a while. I know that it's kind of like a weird, like it's just a base plate basically with characters on it. And I think that we could have done without the droid and the, what's her name? Yala Durith, I think, the Imperial Guard lady. I just use her as an Imperial like officer. I don't even use her as the character she's supposed to be, because quite frankly, I don't care about her. But I do think that this is a really good set, and all the details on it are very nice. The fire coming out of the ground is super fun. It's just a really good like set. It's just great. Like, and it's not. I don't remember if it's too expensive. I feel like it was $40 or $50, which is not awesome, but it's like this set didn't sell very well. So if you can find it like discounted somewhere, like that would be awesome to pick up. It's so fun, and the minifigures from it are great. The new Vader is awesome. The droid is awesome, and it's always good to have another Imperial officer. So, you know, but this is a good one I would recommend picking up. Okay, this one I'm really sad to see go. We have the BD1 buildable figures. So this one, it's really tricky for me because I want to pick it up, but I really only want to pick it up because it's the only Jedi Fallen Order set that we have. So I don't know. It's a really good buildable figure, but I'm not a fan of the buildable figures. That's the problem, and I think that's the problem for a lot of other people with this set in particular, is because it's cool and it's based on Fallen Order, and those are the two reasons to get it. If you're into the buildable figures, then it's great. But if you're not into the buildable figures, then it's not awesome. If it's awesome, but it's just not worth picking up for you. And I'm sure that that's how everyone else is feeling. That's how I'm feeling. So we'll see. This is one, if I can find it used pretty cheap, I might get it, or like not even used. If I can find it like on from a third party seller, we'll see. But yeah. Anyways, very sad. Hopefully there are new Fallen Order sets next year, or Jedi Survivor, whatever. Anything would be awesome. Okay, next up, the Lego Star Wars Kenobi Inquisitor transport scythe. So this is a set that really you guys should pick up. If you have the money, it is awesome. The minifigures on this set are amazing. I'm sure you can see them here. We have Obi-Wan Kenobi. I believe he's under the name Ben Kenobi for this set, which is awesome because like that's just cool. Like they changed his name, but it's like accurate. That's really cool. The Grand Inquisitor, amazing minifigure. I doubt we're going to see him again for a long time. So if you are a Rebels fan, or you just a Star Wars fan in general, or like an Empire army builder, I would pick this set up. Even on with that, we have the third sister, Reva, and she's like whatever, but honestly, her minifigure's cool. So I would pick that one up as well. And then the fifth brother. So again, if you're a Rebels fan, like this is kind of a must-have set. Plus, the set itself is one of like the sleekest ship designs in Lego that I have ever seen. It is so nice looking. It kind of reminds me of the Bad Batch shuttle, but like better. The interior is whatever, but the ship, like for display, is just awesome, and it's all black. It looks super slick. It's just cool. Definitely check this one out if you're interested in really any of these things that I just mentioned. Kenobi, the Empire, any of this. So yeah, it's a great set. Okay, next up, the Cassian Andor TV show Andor, the Imperial Troop Transport, maybe? I forget exactly what this set is called. This is a great set as well. If you like the show Andor and you want some Lego minifigures based off of it, this is going to be kind of your only chance to get it before this one retires. I did a review of it. It's pretty good. I really like it, but it's not for everyone. The set itself is kind of weird, but minifigures are great. The bike is just there to pad the pricing, which is really annoying, but whatever, I guess. My only complaint with it really was that I wish that it came with more of these Imperial figures, the blue ones. But, I mean, what are you going to do? So, yep, whatever. But it's a great set. Definitely pick it up. The only problem with it, it's a little bit overpriced, so if you have like a Target gift card or something, definitely check it out. Okay, another diorama. We have the Trash Compactor diorama. This is a set that I don't particularly care about. I think that it looks weird since the walls are all like gray and stuff. But it's definitely a cool one. I would recommend checking it out. But I wouldn't recommend checking it out quite as much as the other ones I have said. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Good minifigures, that's for sure. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. Okay, this one is also kind of a big blow. We've got the Lego Star Wars Republic Fighter Tank retiring this year. this is your last chance to get 187 Troopers and that Mace Windu if you want it. Like, I cannot see them coming back for the foreseeable future. Unless we get like a Jedi Temple Throne Room set, I don't see Mace Windu coming back for a while. Or like some Clone Wars throwback sets. It's just, he's not coming back. I'm very sorry. It's going to be a while. And the 187 Troopers, they're definitely never coming back. So just pick those up while you can, for sure. Okay. And that is our last set that is retiring in 2023. So obviously, just really quick, before you guys go, just know that this list is not 100% definite because we don't like completely know ever what is retiring. You can assume, and you should assume, that all these sets are retiring tomorrow. So none of them will be made anymore. So if you see them at a retailer, that's your chance to get it because they're not going to restock it. But it is also possible that more sets are retiring that I don't know about and just are not on any list anywhere, so we couldn't figure it out. Because LEGO doesn't publicize these, which is kind of stupid of them, because they would definitely make more money if they said, hey, we're retiring these sets at the end of the year. You should go buy them now while you have time. But whatever, that's just a nitpick. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm sorry there was not one yesterday. We will have another video tomorrow for Content Week. And